4 turnovers all game. Will you make Tom Crean run now?
I don't know. We've seen him run a few times. It doesn't look very pretty. No, but I mean, we did a great job, I think, sharing the ball. We didn't force anything, I feel like. We took the open shots, got it inside. Our big guys were phenomenal down there, trying to work against those big guys. But I felt like we shared the ball. When we got in the paint, we basically got whatever we wanted. I know they got the stats back there. I think in the first half, 13 for 15 in the paint, but 3 for 15 not going through the paint. So our biggest thing is always, want to try and get in the heart of the defense and just kick it out and find whatever.
Turnovers have been such a big issue for you guys. What is the difference? Just being more careful with the ball, or just getting more experience, or what's changed?
I think, experience playing in these tight games, and also not trying to make the home run pass. Like my man to my left right here, he had a phenomenal game. He kept his head up, didn't force it when it wasn't there, went to the offensive glass, and, he found shooters. And, when he's doing that, playing at such a high level, we feed off that energy.
For any of you guys, they came in as the best offensive rebounding team in the Big Ten. They got 4 offensive rebounds tonight. What were you guys doing to kind of keep them off the offensive boards?
Well, basically, we know Thomas, Max, Juwan, OG, they're going to be fighting down there. So, guys like me, Troy, Rob, Nick, they got to we got to go in and get the rebound, basically. And that gets our break started quicker. So we know that we were going to have to go in there and, help our big guys out.
Thomas, I know he started with you, but you and Max spent a lot of time rotating, and it seemed like whichever one of you, and I'm not asking for state secrets, but whichever one of you wasn't on the floor.
You won't get them.
Was doing a lot of talking from the bench to the other one. Just kind of how important, how crucial were you for each other, just in terms of maybe being able to read the game and see what their bigs were doing and help kind of coach each other through the game tonight?
Oh, it was real important, with me being out there, I needed the coaches, my teammates, even Max out there, talking to me, telling me what they're about to win from the scouting reports and all. And, we just did our best out there guarding their big men. Hammonds and Haas are 2 big guys, and they're very talented down there in the low post. And I just tried to do everything I could, and so did Max.
Go ahead.
Thomas, going into the second half, you scored Indiana's first 7 points in the second half. Was that a game plan? Was that something that you guys game planned going into the second half, or did the possessions just play out that way?
The possession just played out that way. Coach told me to look to be aggressive. If I don't have it, kick it out. And fortunately, I had it, so I just took it. It just played out that way. It was just my time.
Troy, you've come back with 2 really strong games after Michigan State. Anything change? Just focus, or
just staying on the attack mindset, really. Reading what's there, not trying to force anything, let the game come to me.
It seemed like you guys were all hitting threes tonight. Were you guys trying to spread the floor against them, maybe make Paz and Hammonds come out and try to guard on the perimeter?
Yeah, I think so. And I think Max did an unbelievable job in the second half, screening and popping, basically. I mean, they couldn't guard all of us at once, so they had to give something up. And I felt like Max did a great job, getting his feet set, getting his hands set, and being ready to shoot and knocking down those open jumpers. But, like I said, we just wanted to get into the paint and find open shooters, and that basically just kind of opened up the court for us.
Yogi, it was sort of maybe a basic talking point coming into this game, but you weren't able to do that last year because you didn't have the size to match up with them, and they were able to really just kind of shut down the lane. How important were Max, Thomas, even OG, Juwan, just those guys in terms of maybe canceling, I don't want to say canceling their bigs out, but really taking that strength away from Purdue tonight?
Yeah, well, Coach Martin did a great job talking to our bigs, showing them film of, their tendencies and what they like to do. And I felt like, Thomas, Juwan, and Max did a great job doing that game plan onto the court. And, I could have seen all 3 of them fouling out. Surprised they didn't foul. But, they used up their fouls. I mean, that's fine. You don't want them to get easy buckets. But, they were fighting them down there. And, I was proud of the way they fought them.
Mike?
Yogi, what's the concern level with Rob right now? I guess it's scary anytime a teammate has to get carried off the floor like that. I guess what's the concern level for you guys?
It's not really any concern level. You know, I think Rob's doing all right. You know, it's just always just the next man stepping up.
Yogi, just the last possession, the offensive possession where you got the layup, is that what you were looking for the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to take whatever the defense gave me, and I felt like, you know, it was basically a one-on-one drive. I had someone in the corner, I can't remember, but, you know, I felt like the lane was wide open for the layup, and I ended up getting it.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, Jeff.
What is Max's experience in the fact that he's been in the Big Ten for several years already? Was it good for you guys to group?
Oh, it helps a lot. You know, with me coming in, being a freshman, you know, not knowing the ways of the Big Ten so much and also playing in these big games, it helps from learning from my teammates like Yogi and Troy and also Max, who's a big man, to help me, you know, down there in the post or tell me, like, what can happen or what might happen. You know, that makes a big help for me out there trying to defend and offensively.
Yogi, I walked in late. I'm sorry if you've addressed this, but how good is it? How does it feel to be in control of your destiny to win a Big Ten title this late in February?
Man, it's great. You know, I felt like, you know, we had a couple lulls, you know, a couple losses here and there, but I felt like we bounced back from those losses really well, and it's helped us win these games as of late for us. You know, we've stayed with it. You know, we've got a very communicative team, I feel like. You know, we're always talking to other teams' tendencies. And what these guys do, we listen to each other, and we just take it onto the court. And, you know, I just feel like that connectivity is there for us right now.
Jeff.
Yogi, your thoughts on Troy the last 2 games, and just what he's brought, and what does he do for your team when he plays at this time?
Yeah, I mean, Troy playing like that, he's basically unstoppable. You know, what he does well, he gets lost in the game. And, you know, when I'm driving and I find him, I'm definitely going to hit him because he's going to be wide open. I know he can dunk it for us. You know, that's the greatest thing for him. You know, he's just doing a great job being patient, you know, trying to force it, take what the defense giving him. You know, with his pull-ups, he's getting ready to shoot, been working on shooting. So I think it's just a big confidence factor, and he's had that the last 2 games.